What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I got to give this one to all of y'all who are around here trying to adjust yourselves to cater to the sensitivities and insecurities of other people. And just even if it's not insecurity and sensitivities, just to try to fit in and be liked by certain people. Look, you got to understand, man, with the high amount of people that exist on this planet, and that's just a macrocosm. I'll break it down to the microcosm. Just the high amount of people that exist in your city, in your building. You're not gonna make everybody happy. Everybody's not gonna like you, man. And it's okay. It's okay if you're not for everybody. You know, some of us have traits in our personality that they might not be negative traits. Ain't nothing wrong with how you think and how you carry yourself. You may speak your mind. You may be brutally honest. Whatever it is, you have to understand there are people who are going to accept that. There are some who will even appreciate it, but you got other people who, no matter what the situation is with you, they're just not going to accept you, because all of us, while we can tolerate each other to a degree, all of us are not meant to just be around each other all the time. And we're not going to agree with every aspect of each other. So when somebody takes an opposing side, or if somebody takes offense to something you said, and I'm not talking about when you are blatantly and clearly disrespectful. I'm not talking about that, because that's another conversation. When you disrespectful, when you out of pocket, when you out of line, you know, then that's expected. You shouldn't. People should look at you a certain way. But I'm talking about if your intentions are not that. You know, the things you're saying are real. The things you're saying are good. But people just don't take to it. Hey, man, that's cool. Even if it's just your personality, it may not be opinions. It might just be, well, this is just my personality. This is how I am, man. Some people don't like folks that, man, what's wrong with him? Oh, man, he's just too happy all the time. He always smiling. Always in a good mood. You know, people they're like that. But whatever your personality is, accept that it's not going to be to everybody's liking. It's not going to be for everybody's taste. And when you become comfortable in who you are, you have to accept who you are. Once you accept who you are, you don't care what nobody else accepts, or doesn't accept, rather. To be honest with you, you ain't really tripping on the people who do accept and like you. It's like, that's cool. I appreciate that y'all rock with me, but I'm going to be me and be fine just in case y'all don't, even if y'all don't. But when you get too overly concerned with trying to make people like you, then you take yourself out of character. Now you start to behave in ways that go against the grain of your real personality. Why? Only because I don't want them to be upset with me. I don't want them to not like me. See, it's a saying that the great Dolomite said, and I quoted it on one of my songs a long time ago. I said, man, I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. And if we get to the point where we're comfortable being loved and accepted for who we're not, because we're portraying something that's not really us, then to me, that's not that should not be a peaceful existence for you, you know. Because now you got to spend your whole life, every waking moment, trying to live up to something that's not even you. Saying things that you don't even believe or mean. Doing things that you don't even want to do. People do that in relationships. They'll get involved with somebody and, why are you wearing that shirt? Well, baby likes this shirt. She picked it out for me. Yeah, but you don't like that shirt. Yeah, but I don't want it. Man, look, man, if people can't accept you for how you are and who you are, then those people are not for you. Now, are there adjustments that you have to make in life just for the betterment of yourself and just out of respect for people, absolutely. But you got to know the difference between that and just overly catering when it's not necessary to do so, because the same way you have an insecurity about feeling like people are not gonna like you. I want people to like me. I want people, if I just keep it too real, people ain't gonna want to fool with me. Look, let me explain something to you. Certain people won't want to fool with you because usually those are the ones who they live this artificial existence. Everybody talking about AI, I'll talk about AE. You have this artificial existence where you just gotta portray yourself as something that you're not. See, this is what you gotta understand. There are a lot of people that will gravitate towards your realness. They will gravitate towards your personality. They will gravitate towards your smiling all the time, or even being serious all the time. Whatever it is, there's so many people in the world. You're gonna find people that you're gonna connect with if that's what you're seeking to do. The real ones ain't even tripping if somebody do want to connect with them. They do cool. If they don't, they don't. But everybody's not for you. You have different types of music, different genres. Some people like hip hop, some people despise it. Some people like heavy metal, some people don't. So if I'm doing hip hop and then somebody comes along and says, "Oh man, we don't listen to that rap stuff, man. That rap stuff, that's just, we don't listen to that. That's not what we into." And I go, "Oh man, I better start singing country." And I just start singing country because I don't want the people who don't like rap to be upset with me. It hurts my feelings. No, okay, well, you know what? Hey, rap ain't for you. I do heavy metal. Heavy metal ain't for you. Hey man, I eat this particular way. That's not for you, but it's for me. So be comfortable in what you're doing. That's good. Like I said, I'm not talking about being rude and disrespectful and out of pocket with people. Being yourself, be comfortable in that. And if it ain't for somebody, it ain't no use for you sitting around arguing with them. Ain't no use for you sitting around stressing out, worried about it, trying to explain, trying to justify, trying to sway them to understand where you're coming from. Just move on. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. The Underground Dialogue Podcast, new episode is up right now. Y'all make sure y'all go and check it out, man. Subscribe to both these channels. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.